What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell just so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in. You know, everybody, or should I say a lot of people out there, a lot of NBA fans out there are looking at the Clippers in the forefront of of championship aspirations, of winning the championship, because they definitely have a lot of good pieces that can help you win. Now, the team that most people would say is their rival team is the Lakers. But, you know, if you look on some of the websites like Sports Illustrated and some other sites there, you'll see where, you know, the one team that could be a rival of theirs this season, not named the Lakers, could be the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors are a team that definitely, is definitely a runner-up team to win a championship again because of the pieces that they have. And I mean, if they've added to their team or anything like that the rest of this offseason, they add another piece or two that can make me more dangerous with James Wiseman coming back and some other pieces that they have. I did think losing GP2 was bad for them. I think that's a huge loss for them. But I mean, maybe they see more in Kuminga than they see in Gary Payton. So, rightfully so. But the Clippers definitely will have a rivalry with this team. I believe anytime they play, I'm pretty sure they're going to play a couple times this upcoming season. But mainly, with the websites and everything they're talking about, which I spoke on before, is the Clippers possibly facing the Warriors in the playoffs, in the conference finals, the Western Conference Finals. And, the way it's gearing up is looking like that might be the case. If the Clippers could stay healthy enough to do it and, pace themselves during the season so they can make that run in the playoffs. Because right now, the team that they have is definitely good enough to beat the Warriors, if you ask me, just on the simple fact they got Kawhi and PG. Or not even that, they got Kawhi Leonard. And if Kawhi Leonard's 100% healthy, I don't think nobody between both teams is a better player on the floor. Steph is not a better player than Kawhi Leonard. I don't care what nobody says. Steph can't control both sides of the floor. He can score and shoot threes at a wild clip and do his thing, but he can't defend nobody at the level that Kawhi can. Kawhi can literally shut somebody down on one end and give you efficient 30 plus on the other end. That's not something that Steph or Clay or Jordan Poole, damn sure not Draymond Green, can do. So this is what I'm saying. When you look at their team, they have a lot of good pieces and they have all the right pieces around the main superstar, which is Kawhi Leonard. And with that being said, it's going to definitely take a huge effort with another team to knock the Clippers off, because they got so much talent in so many different areas. But not only offensively they got talent in so many different areas on the defensive end as well. They got a lot of versatility on the defensive end, which makes them a very, very dangerous team, or a hard team to knock off if you play them in a 7-game series. So with that being said, I can definitely see the Warriors and Clippers matching up in a 7-game series in the Western Conference Finals. And I definitely think it might actually be one of those series where you wish it was the NBA Finals, because I think it'll be that much fireworks in that series. The only thing is, it's very, very confusing to most people if that does happen, who would come out the victor, because both teams definitely have a wide range of talent offensively. And like I said, the Splash Brothers are the Splash Brothers, and Draymond can play some really good lockdown defense at times as well. So, a lot goes into that series, and that series will definitely be it'd definitely be be lit, and no doubt about that. My thing is, with that series, who would be the X factor? The X factor, of course, for the Clippers, I think would probably have to be John Wall or like a Reggie Jackson, because the way Reggie Jackson played a couple seasons ago in the playoffs definitely, opened up a lot of eyes and definitely showed that he's capable of, playing and making big shots in big games. And the Clippers will definitely need him to play at that same level going forward. Because if they plan on beating a team like Golden State, they're definitely going to need all the firepower they can get, not just from John Wall, Kawhi, and PG. You're definitely going to have a collective effort if you're going to beat a team like that, because they won the championship for a reason. They got championship experience. They understand what it means to play championship basketball at the highest level. And on top of that, they just came off a fresh championship. So it's like it's in their mind pretty much of how they need to be and what they need to do to execute the plan. And to top it all off, they got a Hall of Fame type head coach too. You know what I'm saying? They got a great head coach themselves that could be looked at as the best head coach in the league, when he has all his pieces together and everything like that, because they just won the championship. So it would be a tough going to be a tough outing for the Clippers, but they definitely have the right resources and the right tools to, get past or succeed any team that steps in their way and get into that championship. As I said before, with the Clippers, it's the same old thing with them. It's all about health. If they're healthy, if they were healthy about a year ago and Kawhi didn't get hurt in the playoffs, I thought they would have won the championship that year. So, it's all about health with them, and they added John Wall and a few other pieces. So, it's destined for them to, make a big run, you see what I'm saying? But as I said, health has been their Achilles heel. And if they can get past that, I think they can go really far. Sky's the limit for them. And I definitely would like to see them against the Warriors in a 7-game series in the playoffs, because it's only kind of inevitable now since Draymond has spoke his piece on it, and the Warriors being the champions, looking at the Clippers as one of their foes or contenders or one of those contenders for their championship that can stop the Warriors from being back-to-back champions. So the opportunity is here for the Clippers. Is there for the taking. The Warriors are the team that's standing in your way right now because they are currently the champions, but you can dethrone them, as the Clippers, and become the king of the hill, which that's exactly what the Clippers want to do. So I can't wait to see the matchup if it happens. I definitely think everybody else would love to see that 7-game series. That would be a hell of a Western Conference Finals. It would be fireworks, honestly, definitely fireworks. So, I'm anticipating it myself. Of course, I think, if they did play each other, it would go 7 games. I definitely think that it would take every bit of the Clippers to beat them. I definitely think it would take every bit of the Warriors to beat the Clippers if they were able to beat the Clippers if they play them in a 7-game series. So the matchup is definitely there, and it's definitely intriguing all sides of the basketball, because like I said, the Warriors got defense too in some areas, and the Clippers got defense all over, and they got offense just like the Warriors do. So the matchup would be great. So I would love to see how it pans out. So I definitely can't wait to see it. I definitely can't wait to see the rivalry unfold before our eyes, so we can see, who's the better team during the regular season when they play, who has the better upper hand matchup, and then seeing them in the playoffs. We love to see the game slow down for both teams and see who can execute better plays at a high level, and see who can take that throne and take it to the NBA Finals, because I believe both of these teams will be in the Western Conference Finals, I believe. And if they are, I definitely think that it can go either way. It really can. But I definitely think the Clippers would have the upper hand slightly, not by much, but they would have the upper hand slightly, just because I feel like they're more well-rounded defensively as a unit than the Warriors are. Even though the Warriors do collectively play defense when they need to, but the Clippers are just well-rounded all the way with defense, and a lot of versatility with wing players and everything. So it would just be a lot for the Warriors. But I definitely think the Clippers will edge it out in a game 7 by like 5 points or so. And I definitely think it'll go down to the wire. But I'm definitely anticipating it, and I definitely can't wait to see it if it does happen, because I think it'd be one of the best Western Conference Finals that ever occurred that we actually saw. So let's see what happens, and let's see if it goes down that way. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Check out my other videos if you haven't. And hey, Khaliis out.